Hello, football fans. Welcome back again for the PrepZone playbook. It's week 7. That means 6 weeks in the book. We're halfway through the season. Some teams have played 5 games, some have played 6, so at least everyone's played half the season. So we're going to do a little PrepZone playbook mid-season review. But it's not just me, of course. My partner in crime, Joe Cranney. What's up, Joe?
I don't think we have any time for pleasantries this week.
Got to get right into it. Got to get right into it. We're going to start first, mid-season, 2014 season. Tell me, first of all, the team that's impressed you the most.
Well, I'll go with the team I picked before the season as my dark horse team. I think I picked them as my number 5 team in the area. That's Gulf Coast High School. They're 6-1, I believe. Their offense is averaging about 40 points per game. And they've had 2 different quarterbacks. Their initial starting quarterback, Jordan Falls, has been out for the past 2 weeks. Got a freshman, Caden Frost, coming in, and they haven't missed a beat. This is just a really, really good offense. And I covered them last week. They have a good defense, too. They're well coached. I think this is a legit team. Yeah,
and I think they might be even better with that new quarterback who's going to be a stud. He's only a freshman now, but they are 5-1. I got to correct you there. For me, a lot of teams to choose from, but right now I'll pick Immokalee. If you had asked me last week who my most impressive team would be, it would not be Immokalee.
Yeah.
But they came back an impressive win over Golden Gate, who we all picked. And you look at Immokalee's losses, it was to Cluitson, number 2 in 4A, Westminster Christian, number 3 in 3A, and they only lost by 5 points. And they lost to Gulf Coast, who you just said is a very good team. Yeah. So Immokalee's look good. They're in a really good position to win I believe, 4th straight district title. So, on the flip side, biggest disappointment in the 2014 season?
A team that I think we both like coming into the season is Barron Collier, which is a typical area, one of the best teams in the area. Coaches always talk about playing 3 phases of the game. Barron Collier, very good offense with Jamel Davis and Darren Pass, that running back duo, but they have had huge troubles on defense this year. And I think even bigger troubles on special teams where they can't punt the ball, they're having troubles making extra points. So I think that's really hampered them. They've lost 5 games in a row now. Yeah,
1-5 for Barron Collier after going 3-7 last year. So not what the Cougars fans were looking for.
Yeah.
I'll go with Estero. We had high hopes for them. They went to the playoffs last year, finished 5-5. A lot of that is they lost their starting quarterback, Cody Long. However, their defense gives up 40.5 points a game, and they're 1-5 as well.
Can't win with that.
No, you can't. So quickly, let's move to our player of the year. Who do you think?
I'm going to go with an offensive lineman who I think is the best.
Lineman?
I think is the best offensive lineman in the area. That's Marcus Brown at Lely. With respect to Seth Penner at FBA, who I think is outstanding as well. He's going to walk on at Clemson. Brown, he's the starting tackle for an offense that runs the ball about 80% of the time. And they've had a lot of success with it. I mean, Tupac Ismay is one of the most prolific rushers in the area. The kid's got at least 3 D1 offers, including from Temple University, which is one of the finest
it's a great football school
D1 programs in the area. So, love DeMarcus Brown.
He's very good. I'll go more traditional with the skill player.
Yeah.
Taylor Porter at Immokalee. First year as the go-to back for the Indians. 915 yards in 6 games, including the last 4 games, all of them over 140 yards.
Yeah. He's a workhorse.
He's killing it out there. He's getting the ball 30 times a game. You're right. All right, district predictions. We're halfway through. We're really starting to gear up these district playoffs. 2 teams from each district go to the playoffs. We'll start small. Class 2A, District 6, of course, that's our small private schools. We got First Baptist, Newman, Marco Island are in that district. Who do you think's going to win it?
I'll take one local school. First Baptist, I think, is the clear favorite in that district. And then I'm going to go Moorhaven, which is, I think they're 1-5 right now, but I think they're a much better team than their record indicates, and I think a lot of people would say that. Yeah,
First Baptist is going to win that easily, and I don't care who finishes second because First Baptist is that good.
Yeah.
We go to 5A-15. That's our small 3-team district, just Golden Gate, Immokalee, and Lely. Who you got?
If you had asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said Golden Gate, but they've lost 2 games in a row now. Immokalee, a lot of momentum. I'm going to take Immokalee, and I'll take Lely, the Trojans.
Yeah, I also did pick Golden Gate 2 weeks ago, but right now you got to go with Immokalee the way they're looking, and I will take Golden Gate to finish second over Lely.
Okay.
6A-12, that is mostly, that's our Lee County school. South Fort Myers in that one, 4 teams. You think they'll win it?
Yep, South wins it, and I'll take Baker as my number 2 team.
I'm in total agreement. 6A-13, the big one. 5 of our 7 public schools, I believe, are in that district. 6A-13, that of course is the one with Naples. They're the big-time favorite. I think both you and I agree they're going to win that easily. But who finishes runner-up?
I got to go with Gulf Coast. I mean, they're my team before the season, and obviously they've been very impressed with them, so no reason why they shouldn't.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think they'll lose any teams in that district other than Naples. So that's it for this week. Went a little long, but that's okay. We had a lot of football to cram into it. Keep coming back every week for the PrepZone playbook with the second half of the season. Come to naplesnews.com/PrepZone every Friday night for all the game wrap-ups and photos, and we will talk to you next week. Bye.